Hi, this is Captain Everyman. I'm here today to talk to you about something that's sort of mysterious about the last two movies. People have been debating this very much about the Avengers movies and some of the Thor movies. So let me give you a spoiler warning for Thor Ragnarok, Thor Dark World, and Infinity War. So if you haven't seen those movies, please watch them and come back and enjoy this video. But this video is about Loki and how he faked his deaths, one in Dark World and one in Infinity Wars. Now the thing to understand about Loki is, especially in Dark World, we saw how powerful his ability to create illusions were. These are strictly visual illusions. He doesn't have these mind powers that make you see like things that aren't there. These visual projections really are images he can create. He can create like an overlay over somebody and make them look like somebody else, like he made Thor look like Captain America. He made himself look like other people. Most notably, he made himself look like Odin in Thor Ragnarok. And when Thor comes back and finds his father sitting there eating grapes, he soon realizes this can't be his father, and he knows it's Loki. But he grabs a hold of him, he wrestles him around, he has him by the neck. He has his hammer coming at his head. So it shows you, and the image doesn't fade until Loki makes it fade. So it lets you know these are really convincing images, even when you're up close, even when you have a hold of people, that these can be very convincing. So in Dark World, this is how he faked his death. He was this big Goliath-like combatant that had armor on that Thor was fighting. Loki sneaks up behind him and apparently thrusts a sword right to the middle of him. And the reason I say apparently is that sword was just a visual projection. It wasn't real. If you notice, the guy never grabs a hold of the sword. He never touches it. There's no blood. He doesn't seem to be losing strength. He doesn't seem to be in any pain. But what Loki likes to do is use distraction and misdirection like magicians do. So he used this opportunity because the guy has this implosion grenade on his belt. This big Goliath guy is carrying around his grenade. So this sword is a distraction that allows Loki to sneak up and activate the grenade and kill him. But before that happens, the big guy grabs hold of Loki and like pulls him close to him forcefully and tries to stab him through with the sword. Now we know the sword wasn't real, so Loki was never impaled with this sword, but he created a visual illusion of the sword impaling him just like he did the other guy. So it looked as if he'd been impaled. And before it becomes obvious that this is just a visual projection and it's not killing the guy is killed by the grenade. So it fools Thor and it fools the audience as well, fools us, and we think he's dead, but obviously he was not, because he comes back for the next movie. And now, if you think about it, this sets us up for how he faked his death in Infinity Wars. And how did he do it? He used misdirection again. You notice there's this fight between Hulk and Thanos, and this is well, everybody's looking at that. It's a perfect distraction for quite a while. This gives him time to get everything in position. So what does he do? I'm going to use my friend to illustrate. He grabs a hold of one of the fallen Asgardians and pulls him close to him, kind of like a shield. And when he challenges Thanos with the dagger, it infuriates him. When somebody's infuriated because somebody attempts to murder them, the last thing they're thinking about is some kind of misdirection or some kind of trickery, because the emotion blinds them, just makes the illusion more powerful. It just makes the deception more powerful. So he grabs him by his arm, and Loki has him like this, and we really don't give Loki credit enough for his strength and agility, because he has a lot of it. So what he does is he offers this dead person, this fallen Asgardian neck, to Thanos. And when Thanos believes he's crushing the neck of Loki, he's really crushing the neck of somebody who's already dead. So the illusion stands up. He feels like he's killed a man. Loki falls down, and he keeps the illusion going, and everybody's fooled. He just seems to be laying there dead, even though he's not. Now, think about all the time he had during that fight to do whatever he wanted. He could have easily even kept Heimdall alive. Now, how would he do it? Because he can project Heimdall's image on somebody who's already dead. So when they walk up and stab him in the chest, they're really just stabbing somebody who's died as well. So it's possible he preserved them too. But Loki is a god trickery for a reason, because these are illusions that are incredibly real. They're illusions that would catch you off guard even though you know he's got them, because you tend to see what you expect. And that's really part of the secret to how he does so well. Well, thanks for looking at this video. Please like, subscribe, and share. And I'll be back to talk about more of these exciting goings on in Infinity Wars later when the movie comes out.